God's covenant is a bond between God and man. It is a word expressing of God's gracious purpose towards his people and also the relation into which they are thereby brought to him. The old covenant given to Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and David pointed to a later fulfillment. A seed or a Messiah yet to come, they all pointed to a future fulfillment. The former old covenant dealt with natural things, earthly tabernacles and sacrifices, which were only a shadow of heavenly things. The law itself was written on stone. While the law served to judge us in our failure, it could never save us. It pointed to man's need for salvation. Another issue was that the old covenant applied only to Israel primarily. The Gentiles were excluded from it, while prophets like Isaiah foretold that the Gentiles would come to God. Under the old covenant, they were to come through Israel. So under the old covenant, God's kingdom was viewed as merely Jewish and governed by Jewish kings and priests. God's kingdom has always proceeded from spiritual or eternal reign, but the old covenant taught man spiritual lessons through natural things. The new covenant removed the physical properties and shadows and explored spiritual reality in Christ. The new covenant dealt more with attitudes or laws of Christ than rules and regulations. It dealt with motive rather than ceremonies. Jesus demonstrated his spiritual power over physical things such as diseases, hunger, and evil nature. While God's kingdom has always been spiritual, the new covenant brings man to a more mature realization that ultimate power is in the spiritual. The message of the new covenant is that salvation is through faith in Jesus Christ, not through any works of the flesh which we might do. The new covenant dealt with eternal things, while the old covenant dealt with natural and temporal things. The new covenant is written in the heart of man, while the old covenant is written on stone.